Hello, and this is your friend Conservative Cat. You are watching episode 9 of my playthrough of Quest 64. Last time we had left off, we had journeyed forth from the city of Larapool. We discovered that the bridge was out, and so now we must brave the treacherous Cull Hazard Caves and get through to the city of Normoon, where wind reigns supreme. Seriously though, we have to travel through this dungeon and then beat up the next plot villain and get an item. Presumably something to do with like the earth gem or wind gem, whatever. Consider this. I put more effort into expositing what the story is than this game probably put into it, like at all. It feels like it was written by an intern. Anyways, last time we left off, I'd done a bit of off-camera grinding, but not too much. What I really want to show you is my new trick, Avalanche. Avalanche is pretty much going to be our bread and butter for the rest of the game for this reason. You saw that damage right there. Okay, this place is a bit of a nightmare. See, because he's not technically on the ground, he doesn't get hit. Also, aiming Avalanche is kind of weird. It's semi-close range, but it's also semi-not. Gosh, these guys are just killing me. Fortunately, oh, come on. They have a high evade rate, but they do not have too much health. And their defense is not particularly great either. Or at least not their defense against Earth. This is a very long cave. And while I was playing through it, all I could think was, you know, I really have some rose-tinted glasses when I was looking back fondly at this game. I guess it's that I don't really remember much past the first boss. Like, so this is essentially new to me. I remember Larapool, bits of Larapool. I don't remember this cave at all. I remember bits of the blue cave. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is, the gameplay is usually pretty fun. The monsters are extremely unbalanced. The story is non-existent. It's a very unfinished product, but it is very pretty. So, I'm gonna try to keep going, but honestly, I'm kind of forcing myself. Okay, where were we? We cannot get attacked in this little cave area, so if you need to run around to recharge your mana, then just do it in this little covered area, because I've been through here a couple times. I always get attacked out here in these large open spaces, never in the covered areas. Let's take this opportunity to kill this person. And we miss, of course. We lost our opportunity to flee. Let's see what an avalanche can do. Oh, great! Like I said, these things have absurdly high dodge rating. But fortunately, it wasn't just a complete miss, like that was. What the hell was that? Aiming is pretty wonky. This game is very innovative in how it does its damage, or how it does combat. On the other hand, you can't fucking aim anything. Even though Avalanche is pretty much an I win button. You see that I just pretty much gave up because I wasn't hitting a damn thing. Even though I should have been able to. Like, it'll hit behind me, it'll hit in front of me, it'll hit to the side of me. It seems random. I'm gonna have to study up on it. All I can say is, it's a great... And of course, this brings me to another thing I don't really like. RPGs have to have sort of a fine balance to not make battle too super difficult or too plentiful. Up to this point, we have run into 0 puzzles, 0 minigames. It's pretty much just been fighting. The encounter rates are insanely high, and the battles are usually extremely unbalanced. Some enemies are immensely difficult for their area. They'll take off like a third of your health. Some enemies are just annoying. They'll have high evade rates. But I do genuinely like the idea behind the battle system. You can see here I'm not even trying Avalanche anymore. I'm just relying on Rock 1. Because, you know, Avalanche does a ton of damage. But I spent like 2-3 turns trying to get it to hit, and it never did. There we go. At least they die in just 2 rock ones, or earth ones. On the plus side, we should be super beefy by the time we get out of here, so there is a silver lining. Be careful to be very aware of where you're running if you try and flee from a battle. Ah, crap. I can't remember... Oh yeah, because more than likely you'll end up getting turned around at some point, because everything looks pretty much the same in this cave. Damn him. I'm tempted to just flee, but on the other hand, I don't want to give the pleasure. Yeah, that extra 3 damage was really noticeable. That is one problem with rocks 1, 2, and 3. They don't have a very great range. Avalanche does, but it's super random, which is weird since Earth is usually an element of stability. Don't be afraid to, you know, kind of spam your heals. Oh, these monsters, by the way, are the only ones we will see in this part of the cave. So I hope you like those little demi-leech guys. Fortunately, we're almost to a covered area, so we can take a little time to rest and heal up. There we go. I don't know why they didn't put enemies here. I guess they just... It would screw with, I guess it would screw with the battle because there's so little room to maneuver. But there are places later in the game, or later in this cave actually, that are larger, where the tunnels are slightly larger, but you can fight in them. So I don't know, I guess it's just these since they're just barely large enough for Brian to fit through. Here we have our first open area of the game, of the cave, I mean. These caves make up a good half of the, well actually not even half, more like 3/4 of this dungeon. Probably around 2/3 actually. Either way, these are where we are going to find our spirits as well as new enemies, like these guys, who shoot fire arrows and are dicks. But, oh, fun stuff, by the way. Not only do they shoot the very hard to dodge fire missiles, they're also resistant to earth damage, so hip hip hooray. Let's see if maybe we can get a rolling rock through here. Or maybe another avalanche. Let's try another avalanche. So that's one problem with avalanche. It's super powerful, but it's extremely random where it's actually going to hit. Let's just rock one this guy and get out of here. Oh, it does do slightly less damage than our avalanche. And I think we're gonna win here in a minute. Not quite. this should be the last hit. Yep, there we go. We are victorious. Oh, and we got an element out of it. Our next element will be water, so we'll look forward to that. We won't get healing 2 for a good while. I believe it comes in like the 30s. The next spell we really want to look out for is another buff, which resists magic, I believe. So, between that and Avalanche, we should be pretty well set for the rest of the game. This is not a tactic I remembered, and it's not a tactic that was really covered when I was like looking at FAQs trying to oh, it's a wyvern. Oh, crap. I guess there's really no other choice. Okay, the camera is super annoying. Right here, at least. I'm not trying to flee, I'm trying to get a good aim so that I can avalanche this guy. Great. Oh! Crap. Oh, that's not good. Now, it actually can get multiple hits on these guys, on any enemy, actually. Okay, let's try and avalanche him one more time. There we go. Eat avalanche, sucker. Damn it. They have a lot of health, but it's not that much. If I remember correctly, I've been able to... well, you'll see. You'll see here in a little bit. Just trying to take a little time to adjust my view since... Oh, cool monster, which I can't fight because I'm nearly dead. Let's see what it is. It's a wind monster. Great. I believe this is the proper direction. No, that's the valley. We are going the wrong direction. Let's go ahead and turn around and get back the other way. Did I mention that the encounter rates are way too freaking high? 'Cause they are. Don't know why I thought of that, just thought I'd mention it again. Nope, nothing in that corner. Oh, another wyvern. Ah, crap. Okay, since we're gonna be stuck here anyways... Oh, spirit armor. What's this do? Oh, just ups our defense. Did it miss, or did I absorb it? Oh, well that was great. Oh, he missed again. He's really not doing that great. And that is how Avalanche is supposed to work. Dealing like 500 damage. Like a boss. Oh, I see our first spirit as well as a chest. So, Cull Hazard Cave is finally starting to pay off. Let's go ahead and grab our water spirit, which is apparently awaiting us. And we're almost up to full health. We are looking good. Oh, it's another wyvern. Ow! And it hit me twice? What the hell? Alright, let's go ahead and throw up our spirit armor, since I think this actually helped him not be able to hit it. Oh, crap. No, it isn't helping us. I guess just being too close to him was helping? Let's go ahead and avalanche this sucker anyways. Crap. Okay, I'm, like, apparently in a sweet zone where he can't hit me, so... Screw it. Let's just... Yeah! Even if it is pretty random, it is still usually worth the cast. There we go! I don't know how it calculates how much it heals. It doesn't seem to be based... It seems to be maybe based loosely off of how much water we have invested into it, but it doesn't have a huge increase. Anyways, instead of circling around and continuing on our way, let's loop around the other side of this here. Yeah, fuck this. Yeah, you can go do whatever you like, my friend. I am not gonna fight you. Yeah, can you see how that up defense did absolutely nothing against that wind cutter? Anyways, let's go ahead and wrap around this. Did I mention the encounter rates are way too high? Let's go ahead and loop around this little rock here and see what waits us on the other side. And it seems our choice to loop around paid off, since now we have 31 Earth. And we are looking fly. Seems like there's nothing we'll miss, so... I'm right next to the exit, I'll just flee. Okay, further into Cull... Oh, come the fuck on! That was literally like 2 feet between that encounter and my last one. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. I am tempted just to speed up past all this. But you know what? Actually, you know what? Bullshit. That's what we call that. Bullshit. Let's see if I can kill, like, at least get a good... At least get multiple of them in this. Okay, that was better. Okay, let's see what our magic's made of. Avalanche again. That's not what I do. No, screw it. I'm just gonna leave. Here is how the replica works. Substitute a doll, do this cool little animation, and you are free, my friend. Free of a terrible battle that would take way too long and is frankly not very interesting. Sorry if it sounds like I'm being overly critical today. It's extremely hot here, and I have to turn off my fan so that it doesn't screw up with my recording. And I don't have my room isn't very well air conditioned. I'm on central air, but we can only bring it down to like 77, so I'm pretty warm and I'm pretty sweaty. But enough about my personal problems. That's not why you're here. You are here to watch Quest 64. And you know, this is just like watching paint dry, I'm sure. Okay, fortunately this wyvern was not... Oh, that looked like I could escape. Let's go ahead and throw up an armor. Thanks for at least attacking behind me where I could flee the right direction. Doesn't look like I got anything neat. I got confusion. I'm not sure what that's gonna do. I'll have to try it sometime in the future. But not today. I will mention that Cull Hazard Caves is a very beautiful looking area. Whoever worked on the maps was clearly a fairly talented person. The maps are beautiful, they are interesting to look at. I mean, look at that water right there. These pillars, or I guess they're stalagmites or stalactites. Probably should have Wikipedia'd what they were first. Either way, it's a very nice looking game. One minor problem is that the draw distance is fairly low. Let's have... Oh! Oh! That was beautiful. Crap, man. Okay, that was a pretty good battle, I will admit. That crow really got killed by my avalanche. My philosophy, if I were ever to make a dungeon in an RPG, would be to not make it super long. Or if I do make it long, include either, like... I don't necessarily want it to be easier. I just want it to be interesting. What am I looking for? There we go. The fuck? Okay, I can miss buffs on myself. Why would you include that as a feature? I wonder if it was an... Oh, I see a chest over there. I wonder if it was intentional or if it's just incompetent programming. I don't know. Anyways, the draw distance in this area in particular is pretty low, but then again, it is the N64. These are very nice graphics for the time. Yeah, those things, that they are combined is a recipe for disaster. Combined in one encounter, I mean. If I remember correctly, which I almost assuredly don't, since I don't really remember this area when I was playing it as a kid, we are almost near the end. That is based purely off of the fact that we are looping around this underground lake right now, and there are chests. Actually, it looks like there's a chest before we even get there, so let's go ahead and snag that one up first, and see what the gods have given us. Hero's Drink. We can always use some more Hero's Drink, some more healing items, which I think we are probably going to need against the next boss. Oh, looks like I got screwed by... screwed on movement. Let's avalanche. Crap. I'm not quite sure how this avalanche works. Yeah, why is it attacking fucking behind me? I'll have to work on how it aims. I'll do that off camera though. Let's give it another try. Killed one of them. We'll just bash this one with our staff, I think. Oh, just die already, you freaking pudding. There we freaking go. Okay, let's collect those other chests that I saw across the lake, and hopefully get out to Normoon soon. It looks like we should break 100 by some point in this video. 100 HP, I mean. I'm not quite sure how it determines when HP goes up. I know with defense it's about getting hit with with evade, it's about dodging attacks, so that's why. With raising up mana, I'm pretty sure it's tied to just spellcasting. Because casting just... oh, honey bread. Just casting healing 1 on ourselves has seemed to up our mana over time. We start off at, I believe, 10, is now up to 30. Oh, great. The worst enemy combination possible. At least it's pretty easy to flee from them. Because the dragon only gets to go... wyvern only gets to go every other turn. Which way was I going? That's the way back, so this is the way forward. Okay. Doesn't look like there's any more spirits here. I will wager that there probably aren't any more spirits throughout here. Oh, you can see that we have 29 mana, so exciting, we might break both 100 HP and 30 mana this episode. And that'll be something to remember. I mean, that's the sort of thing that you can go home and tell your grandparents, you know. I got 100 HP and 30 mana. And it seems he remembered that he has an attack for dealing with close-ranged enemies. Unfortunately, he remembered it a bit too late, and we are the victors. Okay, that seems to be the tactic for them, is to just run up to their balls and start casting Avalanche until you crush them. Okay, let's run... Yeah, you know what? You guys can go to hell. Okay. We are good. I see nothing. I have nothing but contempt for you, jellies. Let's see what a rock... Oh, let's go with our tried and true. Stunning! Thank you for that. Thank you for not hitting a goddamn thing. Alright. I think instead of, like, being hit per rock, it should, just give a raw damage for the area, even though you won't get as many multiple hits that way, and probably less damage overall. Bullshit! That's what that is. That is some grade A bullshit. Let's avalanche. Yeah, I think instead of, like, counting damage per rock, it should just, you know, set an area where damage will be dealt. Even if it does deal less damage, I'd prefer the reliability. I hope you noticed that, but during this last battle, our HP broke the triple-digit barrier. So, congratulations to us. We are officially a beefcake. Let's see if we can get to 30 before this video ends. 30 mana points, I mean. That's a scarecrow? We could just barely escape. Nice. We are back at 100 HP for the first time since we got the extra health point. And hopefully we will get 30 mana points. Very good. Alright, I don't believe there's that much left of this dungeon, but it is a very long dungeon, so I can tell you I'm going to have to cut it into 2 parts. But don't worry, I will not do any exploring without y'all along for the ride. What the fuck? Oh, it's a tree root. Okay, I believe we are going to cut it here at the tree root. Wow, this is a lot longer than I was expecting. You know, it reminds me of that ladder from Metal Gear Solid 3. All we need is, like, special music to start playing, and, this will be a great little memorable piece. But instead, it's just a long run that's pretty unnecessary, and I guess this is supposed to symbolize long travel. Anyways, I will continue next time after the end of this tunnel. Thank you very much for watching, and have a good day.